Welcome back to Upgamers.
I see what you did there. You're gonna die.
I hate my life.
Ellipses, my Monokuma. What are you doing here? Nobody asked for you.
I totally forgot about the ellipses joke.
Ellipses.
It's the hardest thing to actually say.
Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought, Ellipses.
Kinda hot.
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. Ellipses. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
He told us to come, but ellipses, how do we get there? The good news is I can slip through any small crack that we find, because my body is extremely lubed up from my sweat and also lube.
He mentioned something, Ellipses, about a secret entrance. Was it, Ellipses?
Is it really hard to like continue a sentence with ellipses when you're doing an Italian accent?
Yes, it is, in fact. It's very hard.
Secret entrance, ellipses! Here's the part where we look around the mountain for a long time.
Roar!
Fuck? What the fuck? Something's ellipses
Give me a
shaking?
big old kiss.
Oh, that's Monokuma.
This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down.
Boing.
What?
Something came out.
What a weird animation.
I'm gay.
Wow, that was quick, dude.
Could it be, Ellipses? Is he telling us to enter it?
Please enter me.
Such a suspicious aura, Ellipses. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Maga Z is trembling with fear, Ellipses.
Is that one of the hamsters?
Ah, that's just totally suspicious.
That's
The
sussy
fact that you
baka.
named your hamster that, not the weird elevator thing.
Forgive me, ellipses. Seriously, ellipses. Just forgive me already, ellipses. Hey, why would you stop here? I mean, ellipses. None of this is real anyways. It's just in my mind.
My weird porcupine-shaped mind.
Like,
This must just be a wet dream, and I'm into a lot worse stuff than I thought.
That's actually, it's like the worst, like, that's like the worst, like, twist of, like, and it was all a dream. It was just someone's wet dream the whole time. That's, like, the worst version of that.
You wake up and it's happened or whatever, and you're just like, oh no. Am I into that?
It's like when never mind, I'm not gonna actually talk about that.
like, ellipses, not even remotely ellipses. There's no way, there's just no way we'll find the killer.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake.
There is no God.
I'm not a man, I'm just an extremely puntal boy.
We've come this far, Ellipses. We have no choice but to keep moving forward, Ellipses.
You're right, ellipses. There's no way for us to run, ellipses. We need to do it, ellipses.
If that's everyone's decision, Ellipses, I'll just follow you guys.
That's super depressing.
Since we're a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level, Ellipses. Let's do our best to clear the game.
Ellipses.
Come on. Shaking with fear and nervousness. Palms sweaty. Mom spaghetti. I hesitantly lifted my feet, stepped onto the escalator.
New rule. No spaghetti on the island.
The escalator made my knees weak. Arms flexetti. I won't think about it anymore.
Ellipses on these commas already.
Or lip spaghetti. If I think of ellipses, I'll run away, ellipses. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me into the door of heaven's gate. Yeah.
Just interject here for a second. The internal dialogues that Hajime has, he would be the exact same as Gundam if those weren't internal. He would just be monologuing. It would sound like he was a crazy person.
It sure would. And when each of us entered the Monokuma rock, this weird, like, bit of, like white kind of, like, liquid just started pouring out from a river, and the other guy was... Anyways.
That's not saliva. It's milk.
No. And we just go to space. Oh, okay. This ellipse... Oh, wait, who is that?
That's big guy.
This ellipses is an elevator. I heard of one before. I see ellipses. This entire rock is an elevator.
Once again, ellipses. Monokuma is doing what he pleases, ellipses. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, ellipses, I don't think he's playing around.
Oh.
That's, buff girl.
Everyone's sorry, I think we're going pretty deep. I know about going deep. I go deep every day. I go deep into this menopause.
Can I look at Gundam over on the right? He looks so cool.
He looks awesome. Dude, he really does look like a main character. I mean, everybody looks like a main character.
Gundam is actually the protagonist in this
But he
game.
looks like
Everybody
a-
else is just like a side thought.
He does look like a D&D, like, warlock. He looks pretty sick.
He's the Pokemon master.
Gotta catch 'em all. You're right, ellipses. Ellipses, I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. It was the voices that were speaking me. Fuck your father, fuck your father, fuck you. I soon realized the ellipses.
Fuck
The
your
sound
father,
in my
Hajime.
teeth. Fuck your... my god.
It's just like, he's like, what's that voice I hear in my head? And it's like, fuck your father, fuck you. It was just like Nagito was like right next to his ear. It like pans out.
I just realized that one of the people that's in this elevator won't be leaving because they're the killer.
Yep.
That's, wow, I just
Look at
realized.
Terra
that
Terra's
it's
weird
good.
fucking hair.
It's a fucking porcupine.
It looks like it looks like a drumstick.
It's insane. All I could,
Like a chicken drumstick.
yeah. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Alright.
I'm just picturing like Gundam looks over, is like, clearly these are all inferior to me, and he looks over at Hajime, and his lips are just like extremely like zipped like shut or whatever, just like he's just standing there with this expression of like
shit.
Kermit.
It's so funny. Ellipses.
Truer words.
True words have never been spoken. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevators plunged deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into my mom.
I just like to imagine like they're all just standing there like saying nothing. One of them farts, and it just becomes that much more awkward.
Sorry, I had to take a shit. I had to drop.
It was actually Monami.
Couldn't wait for the pool to drop off the bears. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator slowly opened, ellipses. Wow, oh, looks awesome. That was way better.
Don't mind my giant iPad.
Yeah, this is. Oh my god, it really is.
It took me. I actually wouldn't have allowed you guys to spec around, but it took a really long time to figure out how to screen share on this thing.
We're gonna go on a Zoom call with my buddy.
Yeah, his name is Steve. He's from the IT department.
We're all gonna watch The Office together. I am very sober. So,
I will say that whole elevator scene was way less dramatic than the first game, where it's like a deadly fate, a deadly storm, a deadly shit.
Yeah, no, honestly,
a deadly crash trial.
In all regards, Hajime is cooler than Makoto is.
okay, welcome.
Welcome.
This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
What the hell was he thinking, ellipses? Locking us in a shitty looking place like this, ellipses? Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole.
Ellipses. Complain all you like, I'm used to it by now.
Ellipses.
I might also like it.
Ooh.
Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written.
It
Well,
looks
except for the fat guy. He's dead.
It looks like everyone knows ellipses. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing, ellipses. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walk towards the seats we've been assigned. From this point on, ellipses, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate Apple Padre, Byakuya Tugami, ellipses. He was overly critical, arrogant, condescending, and kind of just a dick, but he was big and he wanted to put me in his mouth, so therefore I like him, ellipses. But ellipses, he had a strong sense of responsibility. When we were as we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy, ellipses, like him, ellipses.
A dream guy.
If only he knew. Got murdered. What? He got murdered? Oh my god!
They're all just look at Taro. He's just like, yay! Wait, what is this
Yeah.
photo about?
Oh my god, him. The person who did ellipses is one of
Look at Byakuya.
Throwing nuts for winter.
I can't believe it, ellipses. There's no way I can believe it, ellipses. But ellipses.
Ibuki's doing the Phoenix right.
No, you're wrong. But ellipses, if it's really true, ellipses. We need to figure out how. We need to
This is what a backwards 3 looks like.
God. It totally is.
Butt cheeks with my mouth.
We need to find out by any means possible, ellipses. Because ellipses, that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. Ellipses. And so, ellipses, this life-threatening trial blowing with the
Billowing with hope and despair.
Ellipses
Billowing.
has begun.
Nah.
No, you should do it.
Nah, that's lit.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow, so cool. Oh no.
Oh, you might want to open the handbook because you can use those like free time points that you've gathered to buy abilities to use in the trials. In the blue gift area, I think.
I couldn't care less.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Oh, good.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, you've got to kiss them on the face.
I choose Hajime.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
He's just a pinata.
Just whips out a bat and he's just like,
But I'm just gonna have some fun in the meantime.
He just chucks at her. Bonk.
Bonk me on the head, kick me in the groin. Took me Microsoft Dinosaur C.
before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us? Chiaki just perks her head up.
Among Us?
Most definitely, Ellipses. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Among us? Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is going to be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
You know, here's what scares me. There's no one obvious that I actually... No, the only person that... There's nobody that I like that I think that it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Other than, I'm very scared that it's what's his name? Shiny Boy.
Oh, Nagito?
Yeah, I'm scared it's gonna be him because it's the only one that it seems might be the case. But I think the most likely and in that matter, least likely is Sword Lady, just because she's like the most obvious culprit. But like there's a lot of characters in this that I really don't want it to be. Like I wouldn't,
yeah.
I wouldn't really care if it was her. I wouldn't really care if it was actually like fucking mob boss dude. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. I don't like this.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Ellipses. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Wow, harsh.
Now let's begin!
Wow, damn.
You're telling us to begin, Ellipses, but what are we supposed to do?
Well, first I start with getting you the fuck out of our class trial forcefully by punching you in the face.
Don't punch me in the face!
No complaint. Let's just settle this with our fists. Yeah, Kane, that's what I'm saying.
I love her.
Were you listening to the rules? Yeah, I love her too. Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the diving in now, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me, Ellipses.
Huh? What does that mean? Anyway, Ellipses, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Pressing.
I have a lisp.
I want it. I think it's Nagito, but I really don't want it to be Nagito, so I'm not gonna say I think it's Nagito.
And the most pressing issue on our minds, Ellipses?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Actually, no. Actually, I changed my mind. I legitimately don't think it's him because he seems to be the tutorial for this case.
Well, you're just gonna have to see, man.
I know I'm just gonna have to see, but this sucks.
Then, Ellipses, let's start with that mystery.
Dudes. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under that dining hall table. We can all start with that, Ellipses, but ultimately we need to figure out who murdered him, Ellipses. If we can't do that, Ellipses, no Ellipses, thinking about the if was a waste of time. We have to do this, Ellipses, no matter what.
We gotta do this, Ellipses!
The class trial is
Alright,
started. From this moment on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment, which is every moment.
Hey, never mind.
I
I was about to ask if I could voice a character, and then I realized, like, the character isn't there yet.
He sure isn't. I'm sorry, but please. Who the fuck is this? And shut the fuck
I don't know.
up. God, you're annoying.
Non-stop debates. This is basically like in the first game where somebody would say something that was obviously wrong and you'd have to respond to it with like the purple text thing, and you'd have to respond to it with evidence. But in this, you don't press A to further the dialogue. It just goes, and then you have to like shoot at what they're saying.
Gotcha. Okay. So you'd reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements.
Also, I kind of don't want to voice act for this part because it's like the words are all shaky and it's probably not very good for that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. This means you have to use your truth bullets, or at least we'll do it the first time, but if I have to keep doing it, whatever. Yeah, we'll see. It doesn't matter. The truth bullets you're finding, only the relevant ones will be located in the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to move to the reticle, and the fire with the left mouse button. Okay, cool. This is why I wanted to use a mouse and not a controller.
Oh yeah.
It's
called trigger happy havoc after all.
Yeah, choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. If you run out of time, you automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good looking up on. Okay, cool. This is cool. I don't. Why would I know which one to? Oh no. How do you?
You can scroll through them with the mouse wheel. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, gotcha.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was
underneath the table.
At the very
back of the dining hall.
Did the
After the killer murdered Byakuya. Oh, no, that was him.
Moved the body. Okay.
Huh? Why? Obviously, by hiding the body, they tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
Okay. So the only what did you say was clearly strange, contradicts the information I know. So it was the can I go
You
faster?
can press escape. Or shift makes it go faster, but you can also press escape to just pause.
Shift
or-
sure isn't making me go faster, but
Maybe
okay.
it's tab.
Nope. After the
it
killer
control?
Byakuya, they move the body. No, it's not knife. Well, it has to be. It's that one. I just don't think I have the right truth bullet.
Yeah.
What?
Have you tried control? I'm pretty.
Busting under the table.
Yeah, there you go.
Under the table. Right. Yeah. Because they had to have killed him under the table. Or did it happen? No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Why? Do you remember what the body looked like? Oh,
No, that's
true.
trying to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Ellipses. I thought there was a lot of blood everywhere. There was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
Yeah, because the blood was all under the table. There was no blood outside of the table.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. Ellipses. 4 ellipses. Wow. I see. I get to your point.
I can hear. I thought I had a genius idea. It's him. I'm just kidding.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Okay. Wow. Thanks for the contribution, Hyoko. So helpful. You respond better to praise, you know.
But if the kicker did, the kicker,
The kicker.
the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table? Was somebody kicking him?
Did he go hide? Byakuya was probably killed under the table. What? You think he was killed under the table? Yeah, I think he was killed under the table. What? You think he was killed
What
under
Hajime
the
is saying is that
table?
he was under the table when he was killed. Yeah, that's right. I can confirm he was under the table when he was killed. Can you all get on with it?
Are you sure he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That doesn't make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Everything was hiding so we could surprise us. That there was always a big jokester. He loved making jokes all the time.
Remember that one time he, the hell he was. You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Oh, well, maybe he hung in a black gown, drove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he died under the table.
The reason why Ellipses is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Yeah.
Getting low.
He had those apple bottom jeans.
And the boots with the fur.
Those are wrong! Those are too dangerous to be led to the party!
He confiscated the boots with the fur.
Yeah. He considered the perfume a weapon. The reason Byakuya dove under the table, it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the— what the fuck?
You gotta choose something that you think corresponds to you know,
It's
like
connected
why
to
he dove under the
what he was
table.
doing under the table?
Yeah. Why was he under the table, do you think? Using all of the evidence you've gained thus far.
Buki's account.
He was diving under the table to get away from Ibuki.
Chiaki's account, which is murder threat. Probably murder threat. Murder threat?
That could be it. I honestly don't remember every single one of these. Murder threat is
How-
likely.
Oh, gotcha. There we go.
So that was the wrong one.
Okay.
If you do the right one, there will be a little cutscene, and Hajime will flash in front of a screen with like this or whatever.
Yeah, I kind of assume so. I'm stop seeing Kamara's account. Yeah, he was just afraid that it would like,
I'll give you a hint.
explosive shit. Yeah.
What did he have with him under the table?
Oh. It was the Durham case. Right?
Was that under the table?
No, what was under the table with him? Oh, the goggles. Oh shit. Was it the goggles? Oh shit.
Hmm.
Was it the knife? There we go.
there
It
you
was the knife. Probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"?
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden under there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table. Hey, dude.
Yeah? Oh, sorry.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew it beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Sorry, I keep on forgetting I voiced these characters.
Yeah, me too. I also forgot that we had to end the episode eventually. So next time up, gamers, so we're gonna stream a fucking